Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Randy Refika Ramadhani. I am from jurusan Desain Komunikasi Visual kelas B, and dengan nomor mahasiswa 2202520. In this video, I will talk about a post from the account called Kumparan.com, which the post actually talks about a car accident of an ambulance, which is an empty ambulance that is rushing through the road, rushing through and then gimana jelasin ya? So actually the post talks about a car accident, to be precise, an empty ambulance that is speeding through a red light, which is the red light seems to have a bicycle rider that stopped because there's a red light. Obviously, you have to stop, but the empty ambulance, keeps speeding, and it ended up crashing the roader or the bicycle rider, and it eventually killed the rider, which is very sad. Rest in peace. And to me myself, I think this is a very bad situation where an ambulance which is used for good reasons ended up killing people, which is ambulance supposed to save people, but in this condition it's kind of killed people, and it's all because the driver's fault, and it just breaks the image of an ambulance. And I also wanted to talk about some of the classification of the comment section of this post. First of all, there is the first one. We have a satire comment, which is said that maybe the ambulance driver just needed a new patient, because seems the car is empty, so it needs a new patient. And it's very bad. It's a very satire comment in my opinion. And the next one, we have a lesson comment, which is, this is a very long comment, but I'm going to give you a short summary of the comment. So basically what he said is, maybe we have to make sure that the driver of ambulance is a good driver. It's not just a driver that knows how to drive a car. He has to know the rules of the road. He has to know what are the procedures of riding an ambulance, because if this keeps happening, maybe the image of ambulance, which is supposed to save everyone, might be broken, and people on the road will underestimate ambulance that is on actual emergency. And then it's a very good comment to me, because it's a lesson comment, and the way he actually said it is actually really good too. Last comment classification, we have a sharing comment from our good people from Instagram. He said that last year I also had an accident, which is apparently it is also on a red light. He said that there is a car from behind that is speeding, and which is he's speeding on the main road, and all of a sudden there's a red light, and of course a lot of people already stopped for the red light, but the behind the car, I think because he's speeding, he is late to pull out the brakes, so he's ended up crashing the car, the driver, the commenter, the rider of the comment, and he ended up getting squished by the car from behind and also by the car from the front. And I thought, and he said that Alhamdulillah he's okay. There's nothing wrong with the car is kind of damaged, and also he said that to actually be more careful to drive a car next time. And I think that is all of the three classification of the comment section of this post. In conclusion, yes, I think ambulance drivers should be a lot more careful when driving. They have to know what's the procedure and what's the law, what's the rules of the road a little bit better. You don't want just a generic guy to drive a car. A lot of people can drive a car, even maybe a 17-year-old kid can drive a car these days, but not a lot of people know a good procedure of how to drive an ambulance. Especially ambulance have a very good image to show for the people, for the rest people on the city or on the whatever. Yeah, it gives a good image of a hero. Ambulance supposed to save people, supposed to yeah, basically you know what I mean. But yeah, I think that is all for me. I'm sorry if there's a lot of words that is spoken incorrectly, or I am just being very bad at speaking in general. But thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.